Hi students, I welcome you all.
I am your EVS teacher. Today I am going to teach a topic is animals living and surviving. How do animals survive in nature? Animals depend on their physical features to help them obtain food, keep safe, build homes, withstand weather, and attract mates. The physical features are called physical adaptations. They makes it possible for the animals to live in a particular place and in a particular way. Adaptation is all about survival. When the environment changes dramatically, some animals die, others move to another location, and some develop adaptations over generations that help them survive.
Now I ready to start the lesson. Are you ready? Millions of years ago, huge animals called dinosaurs roamed the earth. Now there are no dinosaurs. Do you know why? Some scientists believe this happened due to a sudden change in the earth's surface. They believe that it became very cold and the dinosaurs could not adjust to the cold conditions and died. In the natural world, a plant or an animal adopts or changes itself to suit its surroundings. This happens over hundreds and thousands of years. This process of changing to suit the surroundings is called adaptation. What is adaptation? The natural home of an animal is called its habitat. Characteristics that allow an animal to survive in its environment. These characteristics allow the animal to find food, protect themselves, communicate, and mate. Can be physical or behavioral. Okay? That means process of animals' behavior to suit the surroundings is called adaptation. How are organisms adapted to their environment? First one example is polar bear. Polar bear lives in polar region. First behavior of polar bear. Polar bears dig dens to protect themselves from cold winds. The ability to be a strong swimmer help with hunting and swimming through ice. Have you got it? Next, physical adaptations. The white fur, physical means outer body parts. The white fur of the polar bear helps it blend it with the snow and ice. It has thick layer of fat under its skin, helps it stay warm. Next, small and round ears help maintain the body heat. This camel has some special physical adaptations that help them to survive in the world. First one is long eyelashes. That eyelashes help to keep sand out of eyes. Next, hair on back to protect against the sun. Next, hump for storing food. And feet. Feet protect from heat of the ground. And the animal has, that means the camel has long legs. That legs help to keep cool. Once again, I repeat it. How do these adaptations help the animals? First one, thick fur help to keep warm. Second one, long body size to surface area ratio. Reduce heat loss by radiation. Large amount of fat act as a food store and to keep warm. Animals can be grouped according to their habitats. Animal types, first one is terrestrial animals, second one is aquatic animals, third one amphibians, fourth one aerial animals, and fifth one arboreal animals. First, I discuss terrestrial animals with you. Animals like horses, lions, and camels live on land. They are called terrestrial animals. Such animals have legs to move and lungs to breathe. They have well developed sense organs and a nervous system. Animals like snakes do not have legs. They have plates or scales that help them crawl. Animals like polar bears and arctic foxes live in cold regions. They have fur on their bodies to keep them warm. They have fat under the skin to be used as food in winter. Some animals like lizards and frogs sleep for several months to protect themselves from the cold. This process is called hibernation. The skin of desert animals is thick and not very hairy. It protects them from the heat of the sun. Once again, I repeat the question. What is hibernation? Some animals like lizards and frogs sleep for several months to protect themselves from the cold. This process is called hibernation. Next, aquatic animals. Animals that live in water are called aquatic animals. Most of the aquatic animals breathe through gills, except whales and dolphins, which breathe through lungs. And some other animals like turtles, snails, and crabs have shells to cover their bodies. Next topic is amphibians. Animals that can live both on land and in water are called amphibians. Some amphibians are frogs, toads, salamanders, and newts. They have limbs that help them in swimming. A moist skin helps them to breathe in water. However, they also have lungs which help them to breathe on land. Next topic is aerial animals. Animals that fly are called aerial animals. These animals have wings to fly. Most birds and insects can fly. Bats are the only mammals that can fly. Animals which fly have a light body because of light bones and feathers. The body of flying animals is boat shaped so that it can easily cut through the air. Now, I give some examples of arboreal animals. What are arboreal animals? Land animals that live mostly on trees are called arboreal animals. These animals have sharp claws to climb up and down the branches and usually have strong muscular limbs and a tail for holding on to the branches. Example, monkey and koala bear. These animals have sharp claws to climb up and down the branches. Okay. Next topic is classification of animals on the basis of their eating habits. Animals divided into 5 categories for their eating habits. First one is herbivores, second one is carnivores, third one is omnivores. Next fourth one is parasite and last one is scavengers. First, we learn one by one. First one is herbivores. Plants eating animals are called herbivores. Example, sheep, zebra, giraffe and cow. They have sharp biting and strong grinding teeth. They have long and strong legs to travel long distances in search of food. Next topic is carnivores. For example, lion, tiger, crocodile, chameleon and snake. What is mean by carnivores? Carnivores animals eat flesh. They have well developed tearing teeth, mouth, sharp pointed teeth or fangs, hooked beak, straw like mouth, keen eyesight. Flesh eating birds like eagles and vultures have sharp beaks and claws to catch other animals and to tear their flesh. Next, omnivores. Animals that eat both plants and animals are called omnivores. They can eat both plant materials and meat. They can get their food more easily than other animals because they can eat more types of food than either herbivores or carnivores. Crow is an example of omnivores. Parasites. Parasite is an organism that lives on or in a host organisms. For example, mosquitoes. Mosquitoes can cause disease in humans. Example, female mosquito uses human blood to develop eggs. Next example, fleas and mosquitoes feed on blood from other organisms. Last topic is scavengers. Scavenger is an organism that mostly consumes decaying dead animals such as meat or rotting food materials. Example of scavengers, eagle and vulture. Last topic is adaptations for protection. It is very important for animals to protect themselves and live long enough to reproduce. Coloration and protective resemblance allow an animal to blend into its environment. Another word for this might be camouflage. Their camouflage makes it hard for enemies to single out individuals. That means some animals like zebras, frog and tigers have spots on their bodies which help them to merge or mix with their surroundings. This is called camouflage. How does camouflage work? Camouflage used by animals to hide from predators and prey. Many animals have colorings for their surroundings, but some change color to match surroundings and texture of their surroundings. Some animals change colors for different seasons. Now, I give some examples of camouflaging animals. First one is chameleon. Second one is zebra. Third one is whales and etc. Okay students, today I discussed many topics. So you have to learn and watch the video. If you have any doubt, ask me. Thank you.